Question for you. Would you hop on a machine that takes you 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds? A machine that kicks out over 180 horses. Yes, you say, do ya? Well, what if I throw in no brakes and no seatbelts? Oh, and I forgot one thing. Let's throw in ever-changing track conditions. Got your attention now? Well, so will these guys. This is the Liquid Moly Pro Watercross National Tour powered by HydroTurf, and it's next on the CBS Sports Network. Welcome to the 2021 Liquid Moly Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by HydroTurf. I'm Courtney Mims, and we're starting things off this year in sunny Sebring, Florida.
The race site's awesome. There's the racetrack here. Is a lot of racing like heritage in this town, and the people are awesome. It's very nice. I love it here.
The 2021's tour is sure to bring a lot of action and excitement out on the water, but so did 2020's. Let's check in with Kurt and Rick to see how last year played out.
So being able to come race in Panama, honestly, you can't beat this weather. Like, the ocean's insane, the beaches, Florida, you know. So it's just, it's a great venue. You know, it's great to be racing this right after the whole COVID-19 deal. And this is like the first watercraft race in the whole world that's run again. So yeah, we're super happy to make the trip down here. I definitely love racing Florida. The conditions are always rough. The water's warm, beaches, you can't beat it.
50, Dustin Matsouras is going to take the Commander GP in for the victory here in Moto number 3 and the overall for the day.
I love Lake Hartwell because it is one of the biggest lakes in the southeast United States, and it's all around just a beautiful place and really fun to race on.
It's a perfect race site, close to the water, fresh water, big part, and keeping the boats clean, and everything runs good in the fresh water, and flat water. I like riding the flat water.
So that is going to do it right there. It's going to be 110 Troy Snyder taking the win, but Dennis Mack is going to take second in the moto and the overall for the day.
Honestly, it's one of the coolest venues. Historic downtown, which is really nice to go out with your family to dinner and take your kids to the fort and see some of that stuff that we don't normally get to when we go racing. But then also the beach we have here is probably one of the best beaches we've been at. The surf was awesome. I mean, you really couldn't have asked for a better race site than here in St. Augustine, Florida.
Miller going inside, he does. Miller taking the inside split.
Oh, man.
In front of Snyder. That could be a mistake. Miller's got to have a perfect inside move. Let's watch and see what happens. Here comes your leader on the outside. Oh, and he's stuck. Miller's going to win. Miller's going to, nope, Brian Baldwin is going to win.
Unbelievable.
Brian Baldwin with the win. Tim Miller on his boat in second. And Troy Snyder stuck in the sand.
Welcome back to Sugden Regional Park here in beautiful Naples, Florida at the 2020 Liquid Moly Pro Watercross World Championship.
And here comes Matsouras. Matsouras charging hard, boat number 50. Is he going to have enough to?
No.
He's in. Is Powell going to shut the door? Powell shuts the door one more. Oh, Mats on the inside. It's Matsouras, number 50, getting around Powell on the last lap. 3 buoys to go. Dustin Matsouras proves why he is a multiple world and national champion and takes the win. Amazing battle. Dustin Matsouras, the world champion.
You know, when you look back at 2020, we'd be remiss without first talking about what a challenging year it was for everybody on the planet, and personal watercraft racing no less. And we were able to get 4 events in last year, and we were pleased to be able to do that. And I look back on that as quite an accomplishment for Pro Watercross. We had a lot of fun despite a lot of pain everyone went through, but we're fired up about that, and we're pleased. And Kurt, what you looking back at last year, what do you think about?
Yeah, well, you know, we have shared experiences with a lot of people. That first round at Panama City Beach, you know, a new venue. Then the next race, St. Augustine, a new venue. Everywhere we went, we were welcomed with open arms by the city, by the populace. The racers, of course, were out of their minds getting to race last year when everyone thought it couldn't happen. I just want to give kudos to the ownership of Pro Watercross. AJ Handler, Jennifer Handler, they worked tirelessly throughout that season. And behind the scenes, there were so many venues that were lined up that canceled because of COVID, and we get that. But they persevered. We had a season, and I think it shows why Pro Watercross is #1.
These riders are hitting up to 90 miles per hour out there on the water. Ever wonder what it feels like to go that fast? Well, we'll show you right now on this lap of the day.
Coming down the front straightaway, starting this lap, not from the start, but from the straight. Bobby Cardone on board here, going into the inside split section of the racetrack here in Sebring. Now, the critical part of the split section are these right-hand and left-hand turn, slalom-like turns. And you have to be very precise, very critical. You can really lose a lot of speed and a lot of drive if you make a mistake on these buoys. Very, very critical as he merges on to the back straightaway. The other split comes in from the right, and here he goes.
Yes, wide open down the back straightaway. The water conditions here are changing every minute. The winds here in Sebring have been swirling around as Bobby commits to the far left-hand side of the course. He's going around 3 buoys in a wide open sweeping turn, and he'll make the charge all the way through, down the front straightaway, past the checkers. And folks, as he comes through, that is the lap of the day.
Wow, that perspective is unreal. We have more Pro Watercross coming up. Stay with us on CBS Sports Network.
The 2021 Liqui-Moly Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by HydroTurf on CBS Sports Network, is sponsored by Visit Sebring. Choose your speed to your next adventure. Lake Placid Marine. And by True by Hilton, Sebring, Florida. Official hotel of the Sebring Tour Stop.